I have been in search of the perfect monitor for a long time. And while I've used a few good ones, the only one that I was really using was the Atomos Ninja V, until SmallHD sent me one to test and review. For the past couple weeks, I had the SmallHD Indie 7 to test out, and I wanted to give you my thoughts. Now, SmallHD isn't seen this video before it's posted, and I've already sent them the monitor back, so I didn't really get to keep it. This is my honest and open review of this monitor, but truthfully, it was such a great monitor that I don't have that much bad to say. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jeremy, and I am a full-time freelance photographer, videographer, and post-production specialist here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I've created this channel to do gear reviews, to talk about tutorials, to talk about things that people need to know when they're starting a creative business, but also just to have a creative outlet. You know, I do a lot of client work, and sometimes it's fun to not have to worry about the way that it looks for them. So if this is something you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I post another video. And now we're gonna get back into this video. Let's start with some of the things that I like. One of the things that I constantly run into with monitors is that the batteries just seem to die pretty quick. Now, this means I have to be constantly swapping out batteries and just keeping an eye on the battery percentage. For larger productions, I do use a dummy battery, but that does mean I have to have the camera fully rigged out. While that's not a problem, sometimes I just want to go with a simple setup. Where the SmallHD Indie 7 shines is that it has a dual NPF battery slot. This means that I don't have to worry about battery life, and I can also hot swap them so that when they do get low, I can just swap them out without having to turn the monitor off. And this is honestly my favorite part about the SmallHD Indie 7. While I'm not in love with the whole idea of having multiple pages for different tools, I do love the amount of tools that they have. I find myself using most of the tools on my shoots with it, and my two favorite being the focus peaking and the false color. You are able to customize each page, adding certain tools onto pages, which means that you can customize these pages how you want them to be customized. Now, inputs and outputs are huge for me, and I normally run an HDMI, but sometimes I've used cameras like the Red Komodo, and it only takes SDI. Well, that means that the Komodo won't work with my Ninja V because that only has HDMI. So the SmallHD monitor has both SDI and HDMI, making it the perfect monitor to pair with any camera. I also like that they are pointed downwards, which makes the connecting easier and it doesn't bend the cords as much. Now, vertical has become the new thing in the video world, and one of my biggest problems with the Ninja V is how hard it is to mount it vertically to any rig setup. The SmallHD has mounting points on all four sides, meaning that I can mount it vertically onto my rig. Small things like this are what make companies like SmallHD the best in the business. Now, with every great product, there are downsides. So we're gonna quickly go over what I did not like about this monitor, just so that you have an idea of some of the potential problems you might run into with it. Now, I don't know if this was just an issue with the review unit I got, or all of them are like this, but the pages in the touchscreen seemed a bit laggy, or like they just didn't want to work all the time. I felt like it was hard to touch the screen, and I had to push it multiple times before it would do anything. If this is a problem with just the review unit, then great, but if this is a problem with all of them, then this is a problem because it is a little bit annoying. Now, one of the other things I noticed and that I did not like was that the monitor gets a bit hot throughout the day if it's constantly on, and it doesn't take very long to warm up. The Ninja V definitely gets warm, but it never felt as hot as the SmallHD did. Now, it's not like you can't touch it, but it's just something to be aware of. Now, another con is the brightness. 1000 nits is just too low for this price point. It would be nicer to see like 1500 or 1800 just to make it more competitive with the other monitors in the price point. Okay, well, let's get to the biggest downside, and that is the price. While it is a phenomenal monitor, it really is hard to justify $1,400 when you can get the Blackmagic Video Assist, which does record, for about $1,000, or the Atomos Shinobi, which has dual NPF, SDI, and HDMI, and 2200 nits brightness for only $699. That just is so much cheaper, and it's the biggest con about the SmallHD Indie 7 is just how expensive it is comparatively to some of the other monitors in the price point, which can offer better specs for certain people. Like if I need to shoot outside, I cannot use this monitor. Whereas if I used the Shinobi or the Blackmagic Video Assist, I would be fine. So this is definitely an issue. So to conclude this video, I found that while this is a phenomenal monitor that offers a great amount of tools, great color accuracy, and just the perfect size for production work, I would say that it is a great option, but if you're in the market for a quality production monitor, you may want to look at things that are a bit cheaper. Again, it is phenomenal, and I would 100% buy it if I was working in more of a controlled studio environment. But because I shoot outside a lot, it makes it hard to use a SmallHD because the screen is just not bright enough. That was one of my biggest problems with the Atomos Ninja V, which I think is about 1000 nits brightness as well. I would probably go for something like the Shinobi or the Blackmagic Video Assist, but again, it all depends on what you're doing. So I hope you found this video interesting. Again, it's a great monitor, great for certain people. And if you want to go ahead and check it out, I've left a link in the description below. With that, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave those questions in the comment section below. If you have anything that you want to talk about or any topic ideas that you want to, ask me to cover, please also leave those in the comment section below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of what I'm putting out there, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I post another video. With that, have a great day and stay safe.